Good morning, Flosstube. Hello, crafty friends. Happy Crafty Chat Day 3. Car Flosstube today. I knew today was going to be, my kids have been, look like I'm choking myself here. My kids, Sarah wants to move her bedroom to the space that's over the garage where I used to do all of my teaching. And John and I both said, go right ahead, but you're in charge of the move. And she took it seriously and has spent the last couple of days cleaning things out, organizing, rearranging, and who am I to stop that? So I'm just letting, and she's got Nicholas, you know, because he's going to move into her bedroom, her old bedroom. So he's very excited about that because it's a larger room. And so they're in there and they're not fighting. They're working together because he's so excited about the new space. So I just didn't say a word and I brought all my stuff with me. I had a few errands to run this morning. So I packed up a little bag of stuff so that when I got home again, I could just do car Flosstube. So what have I been working on last night? Well, shocker of shockers, I am still completely besotted with my sock. So I put in 2.5 more stripes on my sock. This is a self-striping yarn by the Cozy Knitter, who is a Canadian, there we go. Look at those colors. She's a Canadian small dyer and makes, I think, well, she certainly specializes in self-striping yarn, and it's just beautiful stuff. I had a little, this is a funny term, but when the yarn comes out of the middle of the cake, all like this, I pulled and a whole chunk of it came out. It's called yarn barf. I know, right? So some knitters make up funny rules that you can't go to bed at night until you've knit all of the yarn barf. But as you can tell, I did not. I was too tired last night. When that happened, it was very close to bedtime. So I think I just did 1 or 2 more rounds and then went to bed. So progress on the sock. It's coming along nicely. Very happy with that. Other thing, of course, that I really wanted to finish the words on my Plum Street Samplers Miss Bingley's library. This one, I know stuff is going to be blowing out a little there. That's better. And you can see that. And here's my progress. I finished the letters and I started the house. Whoops. Oh, that'll work. Here. So, very pleased with that. It's a really, really nice stitch. This is 40 count XJU Designs fabric in the colorway, it's a linen, light coffee. So that's my fabric. I am loving this project. Can't stop stitching it. I do plan on spending maybe an hour or so of time on my Red House sampler. You know, the one Brenda Key's sampler house design. I'd like to work a little bit more on the border of that tonight. So that's the plan. That's the crafty plans for tonight. And I'm sure I'll finish another stripe or 2 on this sock. Also, I'm challenging myself tonight, and you are my witness. I am going to complete the leg of my father-in-law's second sock and get the heel started, that heel flap. I have to switch to double pointed needles for the heel flap, and so that's my goal. I'll get there. That's the job for tonight. Okay, so I had something else arrive in the mail that I need to say thank you for and show off. A little bit of a backstory to this little treasure that arrived in my mailbox. I sometimes have viewers who decide to go back and watch all of the videos. There are a lot of videos there, so that's dedication. And I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. It's very, very, it's a huge compliment that, that you enjoy the videos enough that you're actually willing to put up with my dribble for hours on end. However, this one particular viewer, I could tell, and I didn't know her name at the time, but I could tell that these comments started coming in on much older videos and sequentially. So, and to be honest with you, I can't remember some of the stuff that I said yesterday, let alone 2 years ago. So I would do my best to, you know, a lot of times if you don't comment right away on an older video, that comment it gets lost and you can't remember which video it was on, and it's impossible to go back and comment. But anyways, it was clear she was watching older videos, and then I noticed she was watching them in order and leaving me comments, and much of the time I had to really think about what she was commenting on, about what I might have had said. But then, you know, she would occasionally, there would be big life events that were happening in my life over the last 2 years that she would comment on, and those were really fun because it was kind of this little pop-up memory, kind of like Facebook gives you that pop-up memory of 3 years ago you posted this photograph. And so her name is Jamie, and so Jamie would leave these comments and I'd be like, oh yeah, oh that was nice, little trip down memory lane. And then was it about a month or 6 weeks ago, she left a comment. She said, oh, it's so nice to see Daria in the video today. And the video she'd commented on, I knew was 1 or 2 videos before we had to say goodbye to Daria. And so I knew that she was just about to watch the video where, you know, it was really a sad time for us in our family. And when you watch someone and you feel like you've become friends with someone, there are a few YouTubers that I watch that you feel like you get to know someone even though they don't have any idea who you are. You feel like you do know them, and so you feel this. I felt this bit of connection with Jamie that, you know, she was about to find out that we'd lost Daria, and so sure enough, the next day or the day after that, you know, she had clearly watched the video and had sent me a really nice message. And then in the mail, she sent me. So I think she must have hopped online immediately and purchased these for me. Gina's Unique Needleminders. So she sent me from that shop, Etsy shop. Now I'm really hoping you can see. Do you recognize this one? Look at this one. This one's for Not My Cat. I'll tell you that story tomorrow about Not My Cat. If you're new here and you don't know about Sasha, who is not my cat. She's my neighbor's cat. I guess I just told you the story, didn't I? This minder here, I hope you can see it because I know there are many of you out there who would love this minder. I'll read it for you just in case. I couldn't tell if you could actually see the words. It says, no longer by my side, but forever in my heart. This needle minder, which Jamie found out a number of episodes later, a friend, a viewer, Gail, had sent me the same one at Christmas time. And so when Jamie caught up to the videos and when I sent her the thank you, she said, oh, well, I'm sorry you already had it. And well, Jamie, I'm not sorry at all because this one's going on my fridge. This one's going on my fridge in a special place up in the top right corner because, you know, your eye always seems to travel to the same place every day when you open the fridge. And so that's just my little, I'll say good morning to Daria every day when I open my fridge door. So these are beautiful minders. Gina does a really nice job. She doesn't know who I am. So let me just show you her business card in case you also love this minder. Gina's Unique Needleminders. There, I think you can see that. I'm not going to have time to do a lot of editing today, so if you like it, have a look. There you go. And again, Gina's warning on the back, keep magnets away from children, pets, and pacemakers. These are not toys, which I think is a very good reminder to all of us. Just beautiful minders, and Jamie, thank you. And then if that wasn't sweet enough, Jamie also, I got an email last Friday, just after we'd started Friday Off the Grid, or a couple hours later, a couple hours into Friday night. She said, have you checked your email? And I said, no. So I went on and I checked my email, and she had sent me a pattern. She had gifted me a pattern, a PDF pattern. I know you all know Misty Purcell, Luminous Fiber Arts. She has wonderful Flosstube videos out, so you should go and check her out if you don't know who she is. She's a lovely Flosstuber, and she makes beautiful, she does fabric, she kits up, she sells in her Etsy shop kitted up charts that she also designs. And one of the charts that she just released at market this year was Coffee First, Then the Worm. And it has the most beautiful chickadee on it and just a gorgeous floral border. I'm going to insert a picture of that pattern right here. And Jamie sent a copy of that to me. So, thank you. I think I might just pull some fabric and floss for that chart in the next week, because I'm feeling another need for another self-care new start. Just thinking. We'll see. Okay, well, I think I better go back in. I have a few orders that I still need to finish up and get into the post so that they can travel on their merry way. And then, well, my kitchen needs sorting out today. I think I might try to tidy out a few drawers and do some organizing. It's funny, but when others around you are organizing, it sort of galvanizes you a little bit too. And so seeing the kids so productive is making me feel very lazy. So we'll see. Maybe they're fighting in there by now. I've left them alone for a few minutes, so we'll see. They're old enough, you know. Sarah's 18. She's gonna be 19 soon. Holy cow. How did that happen? Nicholas is turning 12. So my kids' birthdays are 12 days apart. And my mother's birthday is in May as well. So Nicholas is at the end of April. Sarah is May 10th, and my mother's is May 8th. So 3 birthdays all in a short span of time. It's always a fun time of year. So, and I didn't mean that to sound facetious. It is a fun time of year. There's always a lot of cake and presents and good stuff happening that make it a fun time. So anyways, I might just sneak a little Bailey's in my coffee this morning as well. It is actually, it's almost noon, so maybe just a little hint of Bailey's. Stay healthy, happy stitching, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.